Hello everybody and welcome to my 9th PHP tutorial, and this tutorial is going to go into the as promised PHP if statements. Just before I get started on that, I just want to show you that there'll be a link in the description below to all of the examples that I've been creating in these tutorials. It'll be linked to our website and you'll be able to download all of the samples we've got. So I've saved down every single tutorial separately. And you'll be able to open them up, view the code, copy the code, do whatever you want with the code. Pretend it's your own. Feel free. And if you've got any questions or anything, then just follow the link below to our forum, and you'll drop any questions you like in there, and they'll be answered pretty quickly. So let's get started on if statements. An if statement is quite a powerful thing and very important in your programming languages because it controls your program flow. So if let's say we want to only display something on a web page if a certain criteria is met, and then this is where we would use an if statement. So as a simple example, let's just put in a couple of variables. So $my first number equals 5, and then $my second number equals 10, and then we just want to put in our if statement now. So if, and then open bracket, and then $my first number is less than $my second number, close bracket, and then we use curly braces now. So put two curly braces in and just move one of them down, and then anything between these two curly braces is only going to run if our Boolean statement in up here is showing as true. If that Boolean statement shows as false, then it's not going to run anything in this code, and it's going to skip straight down to that second curly brace and just carry on from there. So let's put in echo my first number is less than my second number. Semicolon. Press save. Notice we don't need to put a semicolon after the curly brace. That's because the browser will recognize that's the end of your if statement without the semicolon. So let's bring in our website and press refresh. And then it's not going to like it because I've put in not capital letters in the first one. So just remember that your variables are case sensitive, so press refresh. So my first number is less than my second number. So it's testing this condition. It's saying is 5 less than 10, which it is, which is true, so it's running this. If we change this number, however, so we put this to 20 and then press refresh, then it's not going to display it because the statement's returning false. And then it's just skipping straight down to here. So let's just put in echo I run because I am outside the if, and press save. And so this is just demonstrating to you that anything after the if is going to carry on and it's still going to run. It's only what's inside those curly braces that is affected by that condition. So let's do a more relevant one. So let's use our dates. So let's put in the date for Christmas to start off with. So $Xmas equals, and then we want to put in MK time, and then 0, 0, 0 because we don't want any time, and then the month will be 12. The day will be 25, and the year can be, well, it can be any year. Let's just say it's current Christmas. it's not going to matter, say 2013, and then close that off. So that's our Christmas time, semicolon at the end, and then dollar today equals MK time, and we don't actually really need to do that. We're not going to put it in a variable. That's a waste of time. So in our if statement, let's just start it again. So if open bracket, and then we want the current date, so date, and we want to compare just the day and the year, so the day and the month, so m/d, and then we use our Boolean statement to test whether it's the same as the Christmas date, so equals date, and then month/day, and then we want to put a comma and then our Christmas, so $Xmas, close bracket, and then we want to close off our if statement, and then we want to put in our two curly braces, and then in here we're just going to put echo Merry Christmas, semicolon. So let's press save. So what this is going to do is it's just created a date that is a Christmas, and then it's testing whether the month and day of the current date are the same as the month and day of Christmas. And then if it is Christmas, it's going to say Merry Christmas. So when we refresh this, unfortunately, it's not going to say Merry Christmas. And that is upsetting, but inevitable as it is not Christmas, obviously. So let's say we want it to just then carry on with our website. So down here, we just have the code for our rest of our website down here. So you could have it just in say Merry Christmas. So rest of website. Make sure when you type in, you put in loads of random punctuation. Refresh, and then it's just going to do the rest of the website. Obviously your website will probably be better than just saying rest of the website, but so that is the introduction to if statements. And the next tutorial and in some of the coming tutorials, we're going to keep going into if statements because there's quite a few different things you can do with them. So thanks for listening, and I hope to catch you in the next tutorial.